Chow Yun Fat is one of the highest paid actors in history. Where does he spend his fortune? In this video, I'm going to share the inspiring reasons behind Chow Yun Fat's modest lifestyle and where he spends his fortune. We will also reveal how his humble beginnings shaped his values and why he dedicates most of his wealth to charity. But hold on to your seats because there's a surprise waiting to be revealed. Stay tuned until the end and get ready to be amazed by an unexpected revelation that will change how you view this iconic actor. Chow was born on May 18, 1955, on the small island of Lamma. His family was very poor and worked as farmers. His childhood was simple and tough, waking up early to feed animals and helping his mother sell pastries at the market before going to school. After school, he had to work again, leaving no time to play. In 1968, his family moved to Hong Kong seeking a better life, but the high cost of living made things difficult. Sometimes they couldn't even afford rent. At 17, Chow left school to support his parents, trying various jobs like cleaning, waiting tables, and being a courier, but none felt right. Then, in 1973, he saw a casting call from TVB for actors with or without experience. Despite no acting training, he passed the audition and got a small but well-paying role. Realizing the potential, Chow pursued acting courses and took on various TV projects to hone his skills. His persistence paid off when, in 1986, he landed the lead role in John Woo's film A Better Tomorrow, which became a hit. This success propelled him to fame. The following year, he collaborated with director Ringo Lam, marking the beginning of his rise to stardom. Chow Yun Fat became a megastar through his roles in iconic films like Prison on Fire and City on Fire, earning acclaim as a brilliant Asian actor. His career reached new heights with Hollywood success, starting with his role as a hitman in the 1998 film The Replacement Killers, directed by Antoine Fuqua. He further showcased his talent in Anna and the King alongside Jodie Foster, receiving widespread praise from critics and audiences alike. His performance in the fantasy film Bulletproof Monk also garnered positive reviews. Throughout his illustrious career, Chow has appeared in over 100 films, achieving significant recognition and becoming the second highest earning actor in Hong Kong by 2014. His net worth is now estimated at $750 million. Hold up, there's more to Chow Yun Fat's story than you might think. Keep watching, because in a moment, we're going to spill the beans on something that will totally change how you see this famous actor. Despite his wealth, Chow prefers a humble lifestyle. He frequently eats at street stalls and uses public transportation, unlike fellow actor Jackie Chan, who drives a Lamborghini. Chow is often seen on the subway, willingly taking photos with fans. He believes in spreading happiness, stating, "If you can make someone happy, it is considered a blessing to yourself too." Chow shuns designer clothes, only donning expensive suits for mandatory events like red carpets. Otherwise, he opts for thrift store finds and wears sandals costing less than $15. He used an old Nokia phone for 17 years until it broke from age. When asked about his modest attire, he says, "I don't dress to impress others. As long as I feel comfortable, that's all that matters." Before we move on to his modest lifestyle, why don't you hit that like button? Chow strongly believes that being calm and hopeful is more important than chasing after money. He says, "The toughest part of life isn't about making tons of money." He values spending time with loved ones more than getting wealthy. This change in how he sees things came from going through tough times, teaching him to appreciate the simple things in life and the importance of relationships. Chow learned to enjoy every moment and find comfort in the simple things. For Chow, being peaceful inside is better than having lots of money. He thinks real happiness comes from within, not from having stuff. He says it's important to feel good about yourself and that true happiness comes from taking care of yourself, not from having things. This way of thinking was shaped by going through tough times, which helped him see the good in simple things and the importance of people. As Chow goes through life, he keeps focusing on feeling calm inside and the love and friendship he shares with others, knowing they bring real happiness and satisfaction. The distinguished Chow Yun Fat captured the attention of many women. However, his journey to finding his wife, Jasmine Tan, was not immediate. His first love was the actress Candice Yu. Their tumultuous relationship initially ended in separation, but they reunited after 5 years and eventually married. Unfortunately, this marriage lasted only 9 months. In 1976, Chow began a romance with the beautiful actress Heidi Chan, which lasted 5 years. Chow's mother disapproved of Heidi, and he chose not to go against his mother's wishes. This experience left him disheartened and doubtful about finding happiness in relationships. In 1986, Chow met Jasmine Tan, who would become his wife. Jasmine, from a wealthy Singaporean family, fell in love with Chow when he was not yet famous. They faced numerous challenges together and dreamed of having a large family. However, tragedy struck in 1991 when their daughter was stillborn. This loss devastated Chow, who had longed for children. Despite his financial success, he felt incomplete without a family. Jasmine's subsequent health issues prevented them from having more children. This realization led Chow to understand that true happiness lies in cherishing loved ones, not in material wealth. Chow and Jasmine focused on enjoying their life together and eventually let go of their dream of a large family. Accepting their fate, Chow decided his purpose lay elsewhere. Just when you think you've seen it all, get ready for a jaw-dropping revelation about Chow Yun Fat. Stay till the end. Chow and Jasmine established a charitable foundation to assist those facing hardships and address social injustices. Chow's experiences growing up in poverty likely fueled his desire to help others. He dreams of making positive changes in the world and in people's lives. Without children, Chow committed to donating most of their wealth to charity, around 90%. In 2008, he even donated proceeds from his special photo book to help those affected by earthquakes in China. Now let's explore the interesting scoop about Chow Yun Fat. You might think being super rich means living large, but here's the kicker. In a recent interview, Chow Yun Fat spilled the beans that he only drops about $200 a month. Yep, you heard that right. Despite having loads of dough, he's all about keeping it simple. This bombshell shakes up our ideas about money and shows that sometimes less really is more. It's a reminder that true wealth isn't about flashy stuff, but about what really matters in life. Thanks for watching this awesome exploration into Chow Yun Fat's incredible life. If you enjoyed his story as much as we did, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments what you thought about Chow Yun Fat's simple lifestyle and giving back to others. Remember, real wealth isn't about fancy cars or expensive clothes. It's about finding peace inside and making a positive difference in the world. Stay tuned for more mind-blowing revelations and heartwarming tales. Catch you later and keep spreading good vibes.